Hello and welcome to the First of the Field update for the week of June 1st, 2015. In this week's update, we're going to talk about the happenings with the FTF trials in the coming week, what you can expect, as well as we're going to learn some about the soil scan nitrate testing unit from 360 Yield Center. We have a representative from BASF here today, which is going to share what he's learned as far as using it in the field and how we're going to utilize the soil scan in our 360 Yield Center nitrogen trial in the coming weeks. This week with First to the Field, there are a couple things that are going to be happening, so expect to have your First to the Field leads contact you this week as far as arranging field visits around the 3 trials that we have in the ground. We should be doing those scouting and observation gathering in the next week for sure. Also on the 360 nitrogen trial, we will be coming out this week to make sure that we have the strip trials marked for those of you that will be doing the 60-foot side dressing strips every other strip, so that we have it clearly marked where you're going to go and where we're going to come with our Y drops that we did get installed on Harlan's Hagee sprayer here this past week. So that's what's going on for First to the Field in the coming week. So today we've got Kyle Shirk with us from BASF. He's an innovation specialist for North Central Iowa, and it kind of worked out well that he was going to be in the area this morning, and with the side dressing of nitrogen that's starting to occur in fields around the area, we wanted to give an update of this new piece of technology called the Soil Scan, which is a nitrate tester that 360 Yield Center has come out with. And so Kyle's actually been out in the field over the past week here, starting to make some initial observations, and we wanted to have Kyle briefly explain what he's been learning and a little bit about how this system actually works. So Kyle, take it away. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what we have here for the components and how it all ties together.
Sure. Thanks, Zach, and excited to be a part of First to the Field. This is a soil scan from Yield 360. So what this does is measures the nitrate level in your soil. So what we'll do is we'll come to your prospective field that you're going to be using for the trial, and we will go out and we'll take 12-inch cores, also probably 12 to 24-inch cores, and we will put that in this machine. It's ran by your iPad. It will bring you a reading based off of your nitrate level in the soil, and it'll give us a parts per million reading to enter into the Commander system to give us a level of what we need to do for side dress nitrogen with the Y-drop system.
So one of the questions and concerns that we've had with is how do we know this is a calibrated test, or how do we know that it's lab ready? And Kyle can maybe explain how the soil scan does that.
Sure. So over here we've got a sensor. That is what gives us our test. It's always soaked in ammonium nitrate solution to keep the sensor clean and ready to roll. I do multiple calibrations daily when I use it. They've tested it against actually sending in soil for nitrate test, and generally it's very accurate compared to those. So it's pretty important to keep it soaked in the nitrate solution and keep it constantly calibrated on my end, which I do daily. I run self-calibrations every time I use it, and it's always falling right within the ranges of what they tell me to be. So
Kyle, can you make some comments as far as the nitrate levels that you've seen out of the tests that you've done up to this point?
Sure. Yeah. Depending on nitrogen application systems, they're all over the board, but most of them are falling in that 13 to 21 parts per million, based on where I've tested at the 0 to 12-inch depth.
So for those of you that are going to be participating in the 360 nitrogen trial, this is the machine we're going to come out, take a reading, and then hopefully plug that into the Commander software and create the variable rate nitrogen script for your field this season. That is our First to the Field update for the week of June 1st, 2015. We appreciate you taking the time to log in and watch this week. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to contact your local Osmus Farm Supply sales representative.